them are destroyed, man. We are in Mozambique, first day of the hunt with my dad. We're gonna be hunting buffalo, antelopes, rifles, bows, so it's gonna be, we have 7 fun days ahead. And the rifle is shooting good. We checked the bow too and it's shooting great, so no excuses.
No excuses. Good professionals, good photographer, good team, good weather. The only problem is the coronavirus. That's the only problem, but we are going to make it strong. We have just passed the coronavirus. But
already building excuses. So.
Excuses, age and excuses. But we'll fight.
That warhog is ridiculous. Lucky. That's the lucky fella. It's gonna make it beautiful photo. It's gonna be difficult for us to spot it, but it's gonna give us lots of cover. You just gotta work it slow. If you work it too fast, you bump it. Like you say, it's so thick, you just gotta watch and set it for some purpose. Spotted one yellow bull, but it's a young one with a bunch of females. You see the female on the right a little bit, but more to the right is the arm. I don't know the amount of miada that we have seen in this garden, these little openings that they cut while I bought some time ago. There is newborn grass and food, and there is full of miadas. We're gonna take another one. just on the vital, so I was like, Pedro, don't screw this up. Drew down, make one step, and just kind of went down. But it's more or less like the first day panic attack that is like, we have seen so many pools and Nyala today, like, don't rush the opportunity, we still have plenty of time.
Absolutely, yeah, you did the right thing. You're unhappy the shot, don't take it. So we'll find
But it was beautiful.
Beautiful ball.
If you will have a step, like one step before.
Don't worry, we'll find some more to have. And we still got it probably about 25 minutes of line. So he's kind of got us busted, but he's not, he hasn't really badly spooked, so he's just walked off. So let's work the road a little bit more and see if we can find something.
My mouth is so dry.
Exactly.
Horrible weather. It has been raining all morning. There is no much point in getting out because animals are gonna be under cover because it's really heavy rain. So we have cancelled the buffalo trip to the open flats, and we are waiting for the weather to improve a little bit, which shouldn't be hard, to get out and try to look for some antelope. Typically, if the sun comes up, the animals will go on the open to kind of dry out, so that's what we are hoping, but doesn't look very promising at the moment.
Raining a lot now, so the rain comes and goes. We're not gonna stay in camp all day, so we are gonna drive around, see if when the weather gives us a break, if some of the animals get out to try to dry themselves. But not much drying at the moment, but we already saw a beautiful Nyala really close to camp. They have a safe zone to try not to shoot any animals under 2 kilometers radius from camp, so we didn't put a stock, but it was a beautiful bull. But we may get to see more. Okay, let's go to the next one.
Yeah. deal. I said, okay, I'll just stop you there, but, you know, you never know, like, hey, do another meter or 2 meter or whatever.
But it was like, we had like a little limb right like here, but like 5 meters behind, and at that distance I was a bit, it's like a green one that was crossing so hard.
I mean, how open it was and the distance it was, it doesn't matter how much camouflage he was going to spot us. So as soon as he turned around and looked this way, we were busted. So it was just relying on him and staying, keeping his head in that bush for a little bit longer. But I mean, we were close, we were seconds away.
I thought he was gonna see us, but he was gonna wait. I tried to draw us, like, because he was not really broadside.
No,
He
he wasn't, he was
hard quartering away shot.
That was a beautiful bull, eh? Anyway, it's showing that they're coming out from the dripping.
We are back in the garden where a couple of days ago we spotted a few Niala bulls. Weather is beautiful. We are in the best time last night, so my heart is pounding already.
Look, you'll be 100% happy with this bull because he's an old bull, you know. He's a really old bull, so I'm not worried that you're not going to be happy with him. I'm just saying we probably could do a little bit better. But if you don't know your time, you do have time.
And if it's old, I'd rather shoot something old and smaller
No,
than something.
100%. Yeah. Fuck, he knocked the string a lot. I hit the shoulder. I hit the shoulder.
Yeah, it didn't look like that. I don't know if the area bounced back out again.
It moved a lot, I think. I was stressed out. He hit the shoulder, right? I think it moved. Very weak penetration. I don't know. I'm a destroyed man. That Nyala pool did everything perfect. We were set up perfect. I was telling Rai to get a range, but he couldn't range it because there was some trees, so I'm not sure. It said 40, and I think it was kind of like 40s. But I kind of lay down to try to shoot between the trees. You just make one more step. I had to change a little bit the position. I am good trying to get close to the leg, because African animals you need to aim close to the leg, and I think it was a little bit, tiny bit towards us, and I just hit the middle of the shoulder blade. The penetration is very weak. We have checked I had two sizes of mechanicals, but they said that these animals are pretty, not very strong, so I shot the bigger mechanical, and I regret now. But according to the video, I think we have maybe this much penetration. Position looks good to get to the lungs, but not sure if enough or not. I don't know. I'm destroyed. There is nothing worse than. But I was having my heart. I mean, this is why we hunt. My heart was my mouth is so dry right now. I can barely talk. So we're gonna wait for the trackers, double check, let's see if there is some blood, and let's hope I touch that lung. They are not very thick, but shoulder blades are the nightmare of bow hunters. Such a beautiful animal. I mean, right here by the shore. I mean, there is blood, but muzzle shots often give a lot of blood. The key thing is if we got enough penetration to get into the rib cage. No, because but when they went through the swamp. Once again, Pedro fucks it up. Worst feeling ever. I mean, we have tracked for not much. I think we only have tracked it for 100 meters, but there is a lot of tracks. The Nyala has stopped bleeding. We haven't recovered the arrow. I don't know. My heart wants to think that we got at least one lung, but my experience and my brain tells me that we just got shoulder blade, muscle, and that tip of the broadhead just probably it's on the ribs, but it hasn't broken inside the lungs cavity. It is what it is.
you do it. It keeps raining. We are running out of light, so I think the dream of shooting Anyala, it's over. We'll have to come back. It has been an awesome trip. Awesome to hunt with Rai and Bam, and also Brazil and Brinco. They definitely work hard, provided me of several really good opportunities. I wasn't up to the challenge. A lot of things to think about, a lot of work to do back home. I feel heartbroken for not being able to, for not taking the right decisions, but that is bow hunting, and it's always a learning curve. No matter how much you think you know, the forest and the mountains, they always show you and prove that you still have to work hard and never relax. And maybe I came here with a bit too much confidence, and I don't know, such a beautiful animals. I panicked a little bit of bad luck, and it's what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed all the footage that we filmed. It's real. It's not, we are not faking anything, but I think as bow hunters, many of you guys will have go through similar situations, and I think it's who we are. So we are imperfect, but we try to get better and better. So till next time.